you worship a God that you disagree with?
Skits, why do you keep interrupting me? I'm trying.
Why do you worship a God that you disagree with?
You know what? You keep interrupting me. If you're interrupting one more time, I'm gonna let Capone come in here, and he's really gonna do you in. So,
he's gonna do me in.
You're not letting him respond to any of your points. Like you're just asserting things. You're trying to get clips. Like it's there's no sort of intellectual discussion
so
here.
Did you come here to cry or?
So in terms of like, in order to actually answer your questions, no, God does not condone slavery. Slavery is not condoned in the Old Testament.
Okay,
the Old Testament,
show me where God says don't own people.
Huh?
Show me where God says don't own people as property.
Do you think that we're like this isn't Islam? Like God doesn't have to say everything for like it's obvious don't
show
own
me
people.
the verse where God says don't own people. Because God clearly bans shellfish.
Wait, don't own people against their will, right?
Don't own people for life.
Why is that immoral? If somebody
Yeah, Exodus 21:20-21 says you're allowed to beat your slave with no punishment.
Really? Read the verse. Read the first 3 words.
Yeah, if you beat your slave to death, you will be punished. But if your slave gets up after,
read the first 3 words of that verse.
Of Exodus 21:20-21.
Mm-hmm. Read the first 3 words. Actually, first 2 words. KJV.
Oh, you want to read the KJV?
Mm-hmm.
The KJV, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if a man smite his servant or his maid with a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall surely be punished. Notwithstanding, if he continues a day or 2, he shall not be punished, for he is his money.
First 2 words.
And if.
Yeah,
you're allowed to beat your slave. I never said God commanded you. I never said God commanded you. I said God allows it. You said that God does not condone slavery and that he does not allow you to beat your slave. You are allowed to beat your slave.
Okay, so everyone, what he's saying, what the host is saying right now is that the American judicial system, it 100% condones murder. There we go. That's what he's saying. Since he won't engage because he knows that he's wrong.
No,
that's what he's saying.
Murdering is illegal. You're not allowed to do that. You will be punished if you do that.
So if the American judicial system says, and if you commit murder, this is your punishment, does that mean that the American judicial system is condoning murder?
You will be punished if you murder, but you will not be punished if you beat your slave.
It literally says that you will be, by the way.
Okay. But they are not to be punished if the slave recovers after a day or 2.
If. You're just reading over ifs.
Yes. So if your slave, so you can beat your slave. You're allowed to. You just can't kill your slave.
Because he has sold himself to you. This is something that he's literally agreeing to. He knows what comes with this.
So it's okay. It's okay. So as long as this person agrees to being beaten and owned as property for life, it's okay.
I mean, immoral.
You're comparing what 2 consensual adults do in the bedroom to slavery.
It's not slavery. It's indentured servitude. But sure,
indentured servitude. Indentured servants are owned for life.
Because that's what they like. That's literally what they agree to.
This is chattel slavery.
Because that's what they agree to.
God told the Israelites they could own.
They agree to.
Show me the verse. Show me the verse where these children agreed to being owned as slaves.
Their parents agree to it. Children don't have rights.
Show me the verse where these parents agreed to allow their kids to be slaves.
It's contextual. Have you read?
Show me the verse where these kids agreed, where these parents say, "Here, take my kid and own them as a property for life."
You can sell your kids if that's what you wish to do. Why is that crazy?
Show me the verse where these non-Israelites that are owned by Israelites, these parents agreed for their kids to be owned as slaves by the Israelites.
Why do you think Israelites would go out and get indentured servants from other countries or other nations?
Stop. You made a claim. You made the claim that these parents agreed to allow these kids to be owned as slaves. Now show me the verse where these Israelites, or where these non-Israelites, agreed to have their children being owned as slaves by Israelites.
Okay, do you want the answer?
I want the verse. Because if it's not in the Bible, you're just making shit up. If it's not biblical,
I agree with you absolutely. That's why I'm trying to give you the answer.
Well, then why are you making shit up?
I literally haven't even had time to make a claim up.
You just made a claim. You said that these
parents... I didn't, and I did, and I was expanding upon that. Would you like that?
You said these parents allowed their kids to be slaves.
I did. I made a claim. Yeah. Now, would you like me...
So where's the verse?
I did. I made a claim. Now, would you like me to expand upon that?
Yeah, give me the verse.
Okay, cool. So, basically, whenever you go to war with the nation...
No, I want the verse.
Okay, so basically, so you're just gonna have to drop me because I'm gonna answer the question. If you don't like that, then I'm sorry. Then you can
So I
remain
want-
to be
I
an
want the
ignorant
book.
dog if you'd like to be. Okay.
I want the book,
So
chapter, and
I'm gonna go ahead
verse
and mute
for
my,
the
I'm gonna
claim
go
you
ahead and
just
turn my
made.
phone down. I'm just gonna keep talking. If you'd like to kick me,
I
then
want-
go ahead
I want
and
the
do that.
book-
Just go ahead and get
I want
fucked,
the
all
book, chapter,
so
and
basically, when
verse
you
for
go
the
to
claim you
war
just
with the
made.
country, what happens is you typically take the lives of the inhabitants. Okay, not all
Runner.
of the lives, right? But so the ones that are left.
I want the book, chapter, and verse for the claim you just made. I want the book, chapter, and verse for the claim you just made.
Embarrassing. Yeah, no, you know that you're wrong.
Give me the book, chapter, and verse for the
It's
claim you just
absolutely
made.
embarrassing. Look at the chat. The chat is telling you to let me talk, and you won't
chat's
even
a
do
bunch
it.
of demons.
The chat
Don't
is
read the
telling
chat.
You let me talk, and you're not doing it. You know why?
The chat's
Because
a
you're
bunch of
scared.
demons.
You're
They got the
frightened,
demons coming
right?
in them.
This is what you do with your life. It's embarrassing.
Give me the
You literally-
chapter,
you
the
go
book,
and tell the
and
world,
the verse.
hey guys, I don't believe in this. I'm going to make my whole life not believing in this. It's embarrassing.
Now he's crying. He's crying.
I wish that I could hear you, but you're not worth listening to. I can't even respond to it.
Give me the book, chapter, and verse that backs the claim you just made.
So I look for this verse. Go ahead and keep cooking to the comments. Go ahead and do what you do.
Yeah, go find the verse and then come back. That was supposed to be the guy that was supposed to come on here and dominate, according to the last guest. What?